My name is Tobin, and this is Whose Side You On. Okay, today we have Byron on the channel. Byron, I heard a little bit about your story when we were talking. You got catfished, wrote a
Yeah,
song about it, took a lot of flack about it. So, first
yeah.
of all, introduce yourself to the channel. Let them know what you do.
Rapper name is Glow Golden.
Let's go. Escobar on the beat.
And basically I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, and I stay in Orlando. For the most part, I'm from Florida, so you know how Florida people are. We're kind of, weird in the aspect. So other cities, they call us crazy and stuff like that. But I'm a cool guy. But I'm on here on the show, and I'm definitely telling what happened as far as the catfish situation.
Do
Yeah,
you think this has helped your career? Because I know you said you wrote a song about it, and that's really cool. I mean, hopefully you'll send me
yeah.
the song. I think it's on Instagram, right?
Yeah, it is. It's on my Instagram. I got Room 103 Part 1 and Room 103 Part 2. It's actually been 3 years because that situation happened in October 2020.
You were on a dating app. Is that how
Yeah.
this all started? What app were you on?
Yeah. I was on PLF 'cause I used to go live on there, and I used to have a lot of what they say, like, fans on there,
Okay.
as far as like tuning
So
in. So now,
these girls knew that you were a rapper and this kind of
no, I
stuff,
wasn't
right?
a rapper then. I wasn't a rapper
Oh, you
then.
were.
I was just a regular person at the time.
Okay.
I wouldn't say regular person, but I was just
Well, you
using
just said it.
PLF. I was just using PLF as a platform to, I guess, interact with people. And she hit me up on PLF, and I responded, and we were talking for about 2 months before we met, and that's how it went before the viral situation happened.
So, what did this girl say she looked like? I know you got catfish. So the
Yeah.
picture that she sent you, I guess you didn't do video call or nothing like this. You just went off of a picture. So she was white, African American. What was she?
She was African American. She wasn't my Texas. She was light skinned, considered red bone. They like to say red bone. She was a red bone chick.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that means. But
Yeah, she was a red bone, so she was, yeah, light skinned. She was, for the most part, she was a cool chick, but when it came time for me to, like, come to the actualization of the situation, she was not going for it. Like, I was just, and it was just like a thing where I feel like I was getting taken advantage of. So I just had to eventually let her know, because I'm a nice guy, but when someone's doing like something, that's, kind of like vulgar, or, and they're trying to like make it like I'm wrong when I come to you and approach you on it, I'm not having that. So
okay,
that's
so
where everything
let's slow
started.
down a second. Let's slow down
Yeah,
because you jumped straight to she's not who she said she was. So the
right.
picture that she sent you actually wasn't anything about what she looked like, or was it just like a
It
picture of
was
her? She was
it was
skinny.
her it was her, but she was thick at the time. She wasn't the weight that I saw her in. She What I'm trying to say is she didn't look like the picture she sent me when I met her.
Okay,
She was
she
she
sent
was
you the
bigger.
picture. She
Right,
was skinny in the picture and
right.
big girl. I mean, a lot of girls do this. I mean, when everybody tries to give their best photo I mean, they put up filters on their photos and they try to look the best they can look. But this was just too much. This was literally, what are we talking here? 50 pounds?
I say about 60 pounds overweight as far
Okay.
as the picture she sent me, which I tried to brush off in my mind at the time, but I was like, when I had thought about it, I have a certain preference. I don't date women, who are plus size. I don't have nothing against plus size women at all. But I guess the way I
Obviously, you don't, because you still saw her. Like,
right.
even when you saw, like, how was it anyway? Did you like open the door? Did she come to your place? You go to her place? Where
She
did you meet
drove
her?
to me. I was living in Jacksonville at the time. I moved in Orlando recently in April. So I was in Jacksonville at the time. She drove from Waycross.
Oh, but the first time you met, where was it?
We met. She pulled up at the time. I think I was at my grandma's house. She pulled up at my
Okay,
grandma's house.
came to the
Yeah,
house. Now, did you
yeah,
see this girl get out of the car? Or, I mean, did you go, oh, man?
yeah. At first, I was like, but I was just trying to play it cool at the time. Like, I don't want to say too much. I just want to play it cool, because at the time, you know, she was really like feeling me and stuff, so I didn't really want to just like break it to her, like, you know, like and try to hurt
Well,
her
you're a
feelings.
guy.
You see what I'm saying?
You're a
Right.
guy, man. You're a typical guy. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, like you're a nice guy too. I mean, you look like a nice guy. You sound like a nice guy. But were you a nice guy? So I remember asking you on the phone when we did the initial just talking. Did you have sex with this girl? And your answer was
Yes.
okay. So it didn't much matter to you about sex with her, but it did matter to you about having a relationship with this girl based on she was 50, 60 pounds more than her initial picture. So you want to tell everybody why they should be on your side?
Well, for the most part, she was still talking to her ex, her so-called ex, while she was talking to me at the same time. So that had a lot to do with it also, and that's in the song too. So it was like she was playing both sides on top of her lying about her pictures. It was
Well,
like,
how'd you find that out that she was still talking to her ex?
well, I found that out. Matter of fact, I found that out after the whole viral situation. That went viral October, it's on my page. I think it's October 16th or 15th. It says it on the date on my on Instagram. And everyone was telling me like, you know, she's still talking to another guy, you know, in Waycross, Georgia, which is like 45 minutes away. But when she was talking to me specifically about this guy, she said she hated this guy. She was, you know, basically dogging him out. So it was like she was playing both sides. I found out eventually when it went viral, and then, you know, at the same time she's lying about her pictures. So I just got to the point where I just, you know, I just made a post and the shit went viral. And ever since then, my life ain't really been the same since then. So
All right.
that's what,
So this song that you wrote about her, oh, and by the way, I know everybody's kind of curious. This to help them decide whose side they're on even better.
yeah.
How soon did you have sex with this girl? First date, second date, third date?
I say about
First,
the third. We went to Juicy Crab. That's like a seafood restaurant. Then we went to a Chinese restaurant on the second date. And then around about the third time out, you know, we had sex and, you know, whatnot. So
back at grandma's house?
no. We went to a hotel. We went to a
Okay,
hotel.
okay.
That was a separate.
So,
That was before Room 103. That was before Room 103. That's like my clothing line. That's what the name is of the song.
okay.
But Room 103 is when I explained to her, well, not explained, but basically told her about, you know, herself and, you know, came at her clean about the situation that she put me in as far as catfishing me.
Okay.
So
So how was the sex though?
um from a
Disappointed?
1 to a 10, I'll give it a 6.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Catfish Girl, you're officially a 6. I mean, that's not too bad. But okay. So another thing now, whenever you did confront her and ask her or tell her anyway that, hey, you know, this ain't right what you're doing, you know, you playing me and you playing your ex-boyfriend. Were you yourself talking to any other girls, or were you not doing the player thing? Were you actually being a good guy?
At the time I was. Yeah, I was 24. Yeah, I was 24. I was, you know, at the time, like I said, before I was, you know, the rapper,
Let's go.
I was just working a regular job and looking for a chick to settle down with and maybe have kids. Taking it was a POF app I met her on, so I was like, it's a dating app. You know, I'm already pretty popular at the time on POF. So I was, you know, I was in my mindset at that time compared to now, I was more what I'm saying, gullible.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
so
would be the word if you were believing everything she was saying. Yeah, you
right.
well, and that would make her, you know, also deceitful by her catfishing you, sending you pictures when she was thin. But I mean, look,
Mhm.
man, you know, if you had sex with her, obviously it looks like it didn't much matter to you that she was a little thick. But what did matter to you, and what the audience probably wants to know, is it mattered to you that she was still talking with her ex, and that's why you ended the quick relationship, not because of the catfish.
Well, I wouldn't say it was really both, to be honest, because I felt like you deceived me. Like I said, I have a preference
Why'd you have sex?
because at the time I was younger and I was like, okay, why not? I guess, you know.
Okay, so
Um, but
you
it
that's
was it was
fair
it's just
enough. At least
right.
you're owning it. You know, you're not
Yeah,
trying to give any kind of excuses. Hey, you were
right.
young. There, that's just the thing that young guys do, and that's all good. Now you're telling everybody though you wouldn't do the same thing. You would like basically tell her on the first date, "Hey, this ain't you. Why'd you send me a picture like this?" That's how
Right.
you would handle it now.
Yeah. Hold on real quick. Somebody's at my door.
She ain't at the door, is she?
Nah. Get her back there, back
It's not the police, is it?
there. Nah.
I'm just messing with you, Byron. All right. So after you wrote the rap song and it kind of blew up and went viral, has this girl reached out to you and contacted you? Was she offended? Did you say stuff in the song that would have got underneath her skin to make her upset?
You just gotta listen to the song for yourself. My rap name is Glow Golden.
Let's go.
Has she seen the video?
I
Has she
addressed her.
reached
Yeah,
out?
she's seen it. She's seen it. She's seen it. Yeah, she's seen it.
But what did she say? I mean, we're all
She,
wanting to know.
she's in denial about it. Like, you know, he's lying on me, this and that. I would never do this. We linked up and this and that, which I can kind of understand. You know, women when they're in denial, they're not gonna clearly tell the truth of the situation. But
If you had to tell everybody right now, choose your side, what would be the main reason why you think everyone should be on your side? Because in the comments, they're going to definitely choose a side, who they're on. All righty. So
right,
why should they be on your side?
it was very rude when it came to me, like being like paying for dates and stuff like that. So that had a lot to do with it also. And for the main part, I got played. Like women that's trying to play on good guys, you know, you could turn them into, well, I wouldn't say turn them into, but when something happens, it'll make the guy look like the bad, it'll make the guy look like the bad guy. And, you know, and it's not like that. So
So if
once you
she
get,
right now, okay,
Mhm.
what story would she tell? And I'm asking you this to really, what story would she tell? As far as you guys initially meeting, do you think she would say, "Oh, I told him that I was thicker than the picture. He knew I wasn't really talking with my ex that much. I was just ending that relationship and I really liked him. We had amazing 10 sex, not 6 sex. We had 10 sex. It was great. And he's just a player and he got rid of me. He's a scumbag rapper and he made a song about it. And he's just like doing his thing just to look good and get laid again and trick women. He's nothing but a player." Is that what she would say? Or would she be like, "No, he's all good. I lied"?
The main thing is the weight thing. I learned how like how sensitive of a subject that was when that happened. She was more like, I can't believe he did this, and we met multiple times, and this and that. So she would definitely wouldn't. She wouldn't be. The main thing she's not going to admit to what I'm saying as far as her sending pictures before we meeting, and then not looking like the pictures. She's not going to admit to that. But yeah, she don't like me. We don't like each other. It's like my arch nemesis.
Okay, so you guys don't
Yeah.
talk at all.
Nah.
Like, truly don't like this girl. She really
No.
don't like you. I mean, I can
Right.
understand her not liking you because
Yeah.
that's how it goes when you have sex
Yeah.
and you dump them. After you
Yeah.
had sex, by the way, how many more times did you see her before you dumped her?
What was the question again?
So after you had sex with her,
Mm-hmm.
how long was it before y'all were done?
It was about 2 weeks after that.
Okay, 2 weeks. That's not bad.
About 2 weeks
I mean,
after that.
that's a lot of times guys just ghost the girl the next day. So I mean, 2 weeks, that's not bad at all. All right, Byron, let me ask you this, bro. You got anything else you want to tell the people in your defense before I let you go?
My message to anyone out here: if you ever been through anything negative with a woman as a guy, you can always turn that negative to a positive.
Let's go.
Room 103, that's my clothing line. I'm from 103rd Street, Jacksonville, Florida. And you know, I'm just pursuing my music.
Thank you so much for coming on here, Byron. And man, it takes a man to actually admit they were wrong. And I think in a way you admitted that you were wrong by sleeping with her, but at the same token, you know, this woman needs to bear some blame as well. Guys, in the comments, I want you to definitely get in there and let me know, you know, whose side you on. Are you on Byron's side? And we won't say the girl's name. Right now, we're just going to call her Thick. Okay, so are you on Thick's side or are you on Byron's side? You know the story. You know the story. Go check out his credentials. I'll leave his social media up on there, his Instagram. Go listen to his rap song. I really appreciate you guys. Go ahead and like and subscribe and have a great day. Bye.
Hey, Glow Golden.
What's up, bro?
What really happened in room 103? I know you tired of the rumors and the he say, she say. Tell your side of the story.
All right, bro, I got you.
Let's go.
Escobar on the beat.
Now this what happened, I just woke up. I ain't had no blunt, so I hit the stove up. Got back home and I rolled up. This bitch hit my phone up, asked me was we gon' link up. I'm still mad about them pics she sent, but I just never told her. I said that's cool, I ain't even had no plans that day. She pulled up on a nigga, she drove all the way from way cross. She kept on asking about some liquor, you know this bitch a drinker. Can I trust her? I don't know, I 6 time linking back up. We went to Dave and Buster's, the liquor starting to kick in, so we both feeling fucked up. She said she starting to get hungry, pulled up the RB. Was tired of spending my money, so I said the food not on me. The food not on me. After that I knew this bitch was trying to fuck me. She said book a room, they gave us room 103. I wasn't feeling her, but she was really feeling me. She lied about her pics, this bitch must think I'm sweet. We get to the room, start to eat our food. That shit was nasty, but I ain't tell her that cause I ain't wanna be rude. After that I'm watching TV, she all up on my dick. She like, babe, let's go to the restroom and take a couple pics. So I did. After that I smashed her 2 times back to back. This bitch thinks she thick, but in actuality this bitch fat. So I'm thinking of the perfect time when I'ma tell her that. Got out the shower, watched the movie, then we both had fell asleep. Now get ready cause what I'm finna say, this shit bout to get deep. I wake up, I'm like, bitch, why you lied about them pics? She get mad, start to throw a fit, try to hit me in my shit. It's like 3 AM, we in the room having an argument. Then I hear a knock, I'm tryna hide my Glock. Open the door, the staff was like, if y'all don't stop, they gon' call the cops. I'm like, alright, then I close the door. Then I hear a ring, grab the phone. It was her ex nigga Tashim. I'm like, nigga, you can have her back, cause this bitch is fat. Hung up the phone, this bitch crying, man, I swear she do the most. I'm mad as fuck, man, I left the room, I swear I had went ghost. I should've left that bitch alone, but that's what led up to the post. So I leave the room.